What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Ro, Roe. You can follow me at Instagram or anything else like that. Any platform really, it's the same thing. ROEY_ROE. I'm gonna put it in the bottom. For starters, before I roll up and get into the intro to the intro of my channel. I'm not racist. I am just pro-righteous. I am for what's right. Period. This has nothing to do with my music. This is just totally separate. This is the time for me to step away from my music and get to talk to people with nothing around, pure silence. I'm gonna give y'all kind of a little rundown while I get my medicine together. None of that shit y'all thought I was talking about. I mean, my shit. I don't want to put it on camera because nigga might try to report my shit. Taking all precautions. I'm not trying to get nobody to report my shit. Please don't. Like I said, I'm not racist. Nothing like that. Eventually, the sound and the quality gonna be better of these videos once I continue. Right now, just off the iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Cause I kept saying for the longest, I'm about to start a channel, but I never really took the time to just sit there and press the red button and start recording. So that's what I'm doing right now. What the fuck was I about to say? Oh, a lot of things I'm about to start, before I try to look for these fucking papers. I got them. Yeah, but I'm about to start talking about, everything from genetic preservation to, well, first of all, genetic preservation is preserving your genetics, plain and simple. Out of that topic, we're going to discuss how we are all not the same. Some of you probably, you know what I'm saying, understand that and realize what I'm saying when I say that. Like, we don't all come from the same thing. Our ancestral bloodline differs. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about DNA compatibility. That speaks for itself. What's something I could say out of that topic while I'm getting situated? Yeah, we're all not the same. So my DNA is not going to be the same as the white girls I was fucking on in high school. My DNA is not the same as President Trump. You know, it's just some shit you can just see. Now, I say that just because some motherfuckers be saying, oh, we're all human. You know what I'm saying? We're all... Yeah, stop playing. We're all not human. Hey, man. Let me just knocking on the door. I'm in the video. Nigga knocking on the doors and shit. But, yeah. Yeah. What was I saying? Damn, distracted me. Oh, yeah. We're all not human. Sounds crazy. But, yes. Like I said, genetic preservation. DNA compatibility. For instance, white people. A Caucasian. A.K.A. a genetically dead Asian. They have compatibility to a legit animal. I wish I could have someone on this bitch so I could say, guess what, or some shit, but I'm the only one in the room, so I'm gonna tell you. Fucking 98% compatibility to a chimpanzee. Right? Now, we all know, you know what I'm saying, when people go by percents, they do it by the hundreds, goddamn. And 98 is goddamn damn near 100%. If I do my math correctly, you know what I'm saying, I ain't go to college. But I know 98 close to 100. I think, yeah. So The fuck? Motherfucking. That was a joke, by the way. I know you don't gotta go to college to know that shit is 2 points off. I was just, being funny. But yeah, 98 is close to 100%, and that is scary, scary, scary. What else is it? 87% to a canine. I got the notes right here. My medicine's on top of it. I don't want to flip the page and knock my medicine off. But hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. And get right. And get right. Get right. Yeah. When I do my actual episodes, I'm gonna have specific notes for the specific episode already out, ready to grab. Before I move on to my PowerPoints and shit on a laptop. I don't have a laptop yet, so I'm going off of my notes until I transfer it to the digital form. But right now I'm looking for the compatibility right now, so I can hold on. All right, I have it. White people have a 98% compatibility to a chimpanzee, the rhesus monkey, to be exact. 87% to a canine, and 87% to a canine, 90% to a white mouse, and 14% to a fruit fly. Now, that does not go for everybody. You know, when they show this the evolution thing in science, you know what I'm saying? No, I say they got the monkey right here, full-fledged monkey. Monkey look different every little step, and until the point where it gets into where it looks to be a caveman. Every picture in their school, you know why they gotta show you that the outcome of that shit is a white man? Because that shit would not fly if they changed the pigment of that skin color of that man on the outside, on the opposite end of that spectrum. Because therefore it would be a lie. That is not everybody's genetic background. They're actually telling you in your face where the fuck they came from, genetically wise. Now some people might go into the story about Noah and how the boat, you know what I'm saying, the ark, you know what I'm saying, floated all the way and landed on over there by Mount Judy. What we know is now the Caucasus Mountains. Some people might say all the extra shit, but no, that's what we'll get into. Extraterrestrial influence and splicing of DNA and eco-R1 enzymes and shit like that. I'm gonna say that for another video. But since I already said that, I'm gonna kind of give just gonna tell you what the eco-R1 enzyme is real quick. While I do this shit, the eco-R1 enzyme, ECO-R1 enzyme, is used to splice humans with another species, another creature. You can look this up right now. I think they're splicing fucking humans and pigs together. You know what I'm saying? They've been crossbreeding for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a person at work, I call him a hybrid species. He hates that shit, but it's just facts. I just be fucking with people. When I be learning new shit, I like to throw it out there. I don't mean no harm by it, though. But, yeah, they're splicing the 2 different species together. And they've been doing that. And I believe that's how a whole race themselves of white people came about. Yeah, and that's just for another video though, because I can really come and show you the DNA compatibility to everyone, the original inhabitants of this planted. I was thinking about chia pet earlier, said planted. Fucking the original inhabitants of this planet are highly melanated beings, what some would call black people. I say highly melanated beings because the Arabs was on this motherfucker too, the original enslavers of the African man. So I say highly melanated people. Forgot what I was talking about. Here go on rampages all the time. I ain't got nothing to back to remind me what I was talking about. So I think that was in genetic preservation, but not the same species. That's why the ROGAM shot, ROGHAM, the ROGAM shot, that is why that is a thing. Because all this crossbreeding, all this splicing been going on to the point where everybody got different motherfuckers having. The person you would think have O negative blood got AB, aka RH positive blood, and the person you think got goddamn RH positive blood is O negative. Everybody done been from the raping and enslavement and fucking pillaging of our people to the fucking willingly goddamn with the consensual sexual intercourse with other species. Both of those play hand in hand on the reason why there's so many different goddamn hybrid species in the world. And for those probably asking what the ROGAM shot is, the ROGAM shot is what is needed to continue a pregnancy. So I want to say it's called red blood cell hemolysis. The female will develop that once it detects a foreign species in the body. It sends red cells to terminate the pregnancy because it detects a fucking monkey and or canine genetics, genes, DNA. It detects monkey and canine DNA in the stomach, so it kills the pregnancy because that's not natural. An O negative mother would have to take that precaution, having a baby with a person with rhesus monkey blood, aka RH positive blood, aka type A, type B, which are considered antigens for a fact. That shit came around at the same time white people came around. The ancient Australian Research Center of the Australian Research Center of Ancient DNA has stated that the white gene has only been around for 6,500 years. Yeah. So, ain't that a coincidence? That's the same time that type A, type B blood came around. Huh? Ain't no fucking coincidence. It's my channel. I can say that. I'm saying no fucking Q&A. It's not a coincidence. It is not a coincidence. They brought that shit around. That toxic blood. And keep in mind, y'all, I'm not racist. I'm just speaking what y'all discovered. Goddamn. So I'm just telling y'all what y'all discovered. It's no opinion-based video at all. I'll tell y'all when it started to be opinion-based. I'll separate the two. But yeah. So things like that, things of that nature, is gonna go under the topic of genetic preservation. Sometimes I might get it all in one video. I might separate it. Depends on if I learn some new shit that I can prove. Cause all this shit gonna come with proof. No, it's not opinion-based. This is facts. This is what scientists, key mathematicians, ethnicologists, something, people who study ethnicities, goddamn paleontologists, fucking any goddamn ologist, I'm asking them, and I'm checking with them before I'm speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? I have no time to be considered no fucking false prophet, no nothing like that. This is no lies. This is not hidden knowledge. The next video, another segment I'm gonna be getting on is fucking religion, monotheism, the Bible. I'm gonna be breaking down that motherfucker, making sense of the whole stories like Moses, how it really came from the story of Akhenaten, which is the highest state of consciousness. I'm gonna get into the 5 sun cycles of Kemet, which is Keper, Ra, Un, Aten, and Amen. So I'm gonna start bringing up the pharaohs whose names ended in Aten, Amen. Like I said, the Moses story was taken from the story of Akhenaten. You know what I'm saying? The war on the sea. You know what I'm saying? Had how he had his chariots going across the sea, and his followers left with him once he was banned by the Amen priests for his beliefs. Yeah, I'm getting to how Amen really stands for the fall of consciousness, darkness. And at the same time, religion thrived. And I'm gonna get into why you motherfuckers should stop saying amen, after your prayers. I'm getting to all that. Motherfuckers like, why you take so long to roll up? Bitch, cause I'm talking to you. Fucking, what else? Oh, I'm gonna get into the whole, as far back to religion, I'm gonna get into the Freemasonic, influence, and, how motherfuckers are being guided the wrong way with the illusion of it being beautiful, so they don't know what they're doing. I have this person at work, I'm not gonna say any names, she's a Christian. She's a Christian who doesn't want to read or go look up the shit that her founders want her to see. I'm gonna be getting to people like Albert Pike, Anton LaVey, who founded the Church of Satan back in 1866. Albert Pike, key figure in the whole Kabbalist movement. If any religious people, if y'all really know your shit, you gonna know about Kabbalah. The original Hebrew, or not the original Hebrews, the Hebrews who wanted to take charge and control the masses. You would know about where they came from, their original homeland, and you will also hear about the Freemasonic influence. Albert Pike, Anton LaVey, everyone who pushed religion before it became as big as it was, as it is, or as it was. People who was pushing that, you will hear about them. You will hear about a lot of book references through all my videos, and movie references too, because they're trying to tell us in this literature and in these fucking cinemas, and we don't pay attention. Movies like The Fifth Element, books like Morals and Dogma, books like 100 Years of Lynching, X-Men, fucking Avatar, The Smurfs. It's not a kid movie. The Smurfs. A lot of things I'm gonna bring references to. So after hearing me speak on what I speak on, go back and watch certain movies, and you will look at it in a whole different light. I swear to God. Swear to God. But he's talking about religion. That's funny. But no, yeah, what else? I'm pretty sure majority of anybody watching this video right now will agree with me that religion was made to control the masses. If you debate that shit, something wrong with you, and you just want to debate some shit just because you can't stand a black man to be right. But other than that, ain't shit to debate. I'm saying I'm coming with facts on this channel. It's not opinion based. Now, when I say something that's gonna be opinion based, it's gonna be some shit on the lines of when I speak on MLK and shit like that. When I call him Uncle Tom and a sellout and a traitor, that's all opinion based. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. Whoever interprets the information, how they interpret it, gonna look at it how they look at it. So I ain't really worried about too much of that shit. But yeah, religion was made to control the masses. That's facts. I'm gonna talk about how the fucking extraterrestrial influence also in religion and in the Bible, in our religious texts, and separating mythological things from actual shit that could have been happening, damn near happening. The story of Ezekiel. Back in elementary school, they would teach us, I don't know if it's Mr. Martin, the music teacher. If you're still alive, shout out to you. You was trying to wake folks up. I don't know if you knew it or if you just following the curriculum, being a puppet. But that song, Ezekiel saw the wheel way in the middle of the air, that shit is key. Because in the story of Ezekiel, Ezekiel was in the field or some shit like that. I don't know where he was at, but he looked in the air and saw a chariot coming out the sky, fell to his knees. Boom. Fell to his knees. And then all of a sudden, motherfucker come out the chariot, talking about some get up. Gave Ezekiel a mission to measure, I don't forget what building it was. Told him to measure a building. Right? Ezekiel asked why, like anybody else would ask, like, hold on, nigga, you just came out the chariot, nigga, what the hell? You telling me to do something, why I need to do it? Where'd you come from? They ain't answered, they just told him this is why we brought you here. And they, you know what I'm saying, skedaddled on him. Took off. Now, the Bible is, and Gospels and shit like that, is literally telling you about extraterrestrial encounters, interactions. Like, this shit is not false. Like, so many people from the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Taino people, I'm going to get into them because they don't tell y'all about that enough in school. The Taino people, fucking the Greeks, and even the ancient Egyptians. Everyone acknowledged multiple gods. Everyone acknowledged the fact that people was coming from the stars. Even the people in the Native Americans, when Christopher Columbus came over here in like 1642, I believe, they were referencing the star people. They were referencing the fact that they had connections and communication with people from the sky. The fuck? Now motherfuckers say that shit, he trying to get some clout or he trying to get a hoax or whatever the fuck. But no, shit was real. Like Pharaoh, Akhenaten, King Tut, goddamn, who was it? Namo, what is it? What tribe is that? I forget off the top of my head, but I want to say the doggone tribe, something like that. I don't know. Forgive me, y'all. My ancestors, forgive me. But it's different shit that different times in history documented saying that there are extraterrestrials, and they have tried to show us. They try to show us. Period. On the goddamn fucking hieroglyphs, petroglyphs, goddamn fucking religious texts. You know what I'm saying? They wrote it down and they drew that shit. And motherfuckers still don't want to believe that there's more intellectual beings on the world, in the fucking universe than us. Like, come on now. They want to call it aliens or some shit like that. I feel like that's not the wrong word to put on. I call it extraterrestrials because alien mean the nigga don't belong here and the nigga is not from here. He don't know what he doing here when he come here. Now them motherfuckers is dropping off tools, dropping off knowledge, and dipping. The niggas is not aliens. Then they know what they do when they touch down. They know what to do and how long to stay. Goddamn. But yeah, story goes, Ezekiel called them the gods, a god or whatever the fuck. But not having the knowledge of that type of technology at that time, motherfuckers could definitely look at that shit like it's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see where I'm going? What else? Fucking, what else? I got a little piece of paper I found, a little scrap piece of paper. I wrote down a little pinpoint bulletins, wherever the fuck I'm gonna try to give on this video while I do this. I just start rambling, I get excited and shit like that, so I want to drop too much. It really not too much, because I want to drop too much information on the intro to the intro video, because this is not even the official intro. I just wanted to get on camera, you know what I'm saying, do some shit outside of music, you know what I'm saying, like I said earlier, take my time and step back from music to communicate off a beat, you know what I'm saying. So motherfuckers can really try to get a feel of who I am, because I'm not on social media like that. I'm not at the functions. I'm not at your parties. So motherfuckers really don't get to see me and interact with me like they really used to. And I'm okay with it, because I like to feel like I'm achieving a higher state of consciousness. And I can't do that with too many frequencies and vibrations around me. I need to separate to elevate. I forgot where I heard that shit from, but when I heard that shit, I was like, facts. Like, the fuck? Number 3, I know I've been talking for hella long. I'm on number 3 now. Number 3, I'm gonna be speaking on how we need to check our own people, whites, blacks, Asians, fucking every race out here that has now become a race. Check your own people, because then you will find out that a lot of your roadblocks, your fucking however you want to interpret it, are coming from someone that looks like you. For example, me being a black man, I can name about 4 things on this video alone that can literally give a good example on what's holding me and my people as a unit back. I would like to feel like I will be of service to my ancestors by bringing my people out of that darkness, out of the Amen stage, back into the Aten stage, the full state of consciousness. Because according to the 5 sun cycles of Kemet, Amen is the darkness, it's the hidden stage, it's the fall of consciousness. You don't want to be in the Amen stage. Hence the reason why they got you saying Amen, aka Amen, Amen. My bad. After every single prayer, you got you saying Amen after every single prayer. And like I said, we're being guided into the abyss with the illusion of it being beautiful. We're being guided into the abyss with the illusion of it being beautiful. Yeah. What is it? What else? I'm gonna put some sounds on real quick or something. No, fuck that. I'm gonna rock out with our cocks out. But yeah, we need to check our own people. Like for example, me as a black man, right? Because I can't speak as being a white man. So if you're not black at home watching this video or wherever you're at watching this video, apply this to your life and think about what person. Just apply this to your life. Me, for example. We're gonna go back to Barack Obama, for example, right? Now, any ignorant black person, male or female, still rooting for Barack Obama, somebody should slap the shit out of you, because he didn't do shit for you in that office. He might have done something you could benefit from, by just fitting into the circumstances, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he never, being a black man, he did not come out, and I'm not saying he posted, come out fighting for the black man, you know what I'm saying? But in order to win my vote, if you reach that certain type of, stature, and you not doing that, and you not helping the black man, the black woman, that's who you really should be helping, the black woman, because without her, the black man wouldn't be shit. But if you're not helping the black people as a unit, I cannot rock with you. Now this man done pulled up to everybody's establishment, but a black community, like people had to pull up to his speech. We had to pull up on that nigga. I only went to one, so I can't say we because I wasn't consistent. I just caught it because it was in the area, and my friend's dad had the tickets for it. But you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, black people had to pull up to his establishment to hear him speak, saying yes we can. You know what I'm saying? Your words saying yes we can, but you're actually saying something else. 2015, more black men was killed by the police than black people was killed in the Jim Crow times. The death of black people by the police was higher in 2015 than black deaths in the highest year of the Jim Crow times. The worst time of Jim Crow times didn't compete with 2015 in America. Who was the fucking president? Obama. Didn't pass shit fucking Trump passing laws left and right when he's feeling not right, when something making him feel at ease. The fuck was Obama doing? Had access to the same news Trump got access to. So what the hell really going on? Another example, fucking Martin Luther King. I just learned that he had a whole arsenal in fucking Louisiana, ran by Bayard Rustin, B-A-Y-A-R-D, Rustin, R-U-S-T-I-N. He was in charge of his arsenal in Louisiana. Let him tell it. Martin Luther King didn't even fucking believe in the nonviolent rhetoric that he was pushing. He knew in his soul, in his right mind, that physical means was gonna be the only change. Was gonna be the only means of change in them times. Cause in them times, lynching was at his fucking, motherfuckers was getting killed. You hear me? Niggas was getting killed. So you telling me, you want me to support a man who I didn't get to witness the shit. This nigga walked out of his fucking house, out the grocery store, out the church, witnessing the genocide of his people. Yet, he went publicly and told them to accept the fucking genocide. He literally told them, water hose, nigga said, shotgun, pow, baton, pow, pow, pow. Told him, You feel me? How the fuck you gonna tell your people, if you really care about your people, and you want to end it for fucking personal gain, you wouldn't dare tell them niggas to accept genocide. 2,000 years genocide of my people. You want to tell me to fucking support Martin Luther King? Malcolm X said, "The black man that is adored by white America, beware of him." Now, if they like him, it's the reason why they like that motherfucker. He's helping them in their agenda, some way, shape, or form. Another reason why that nigga got his own day, and Malcolm X don't got his own day. We just gotta remember a motherfucker. Another topic, goddammit. HBCUs, motherfuckers talking about, yeah, I'm pro-black, you know what I'm saying, Black Lives Matter, yeah, I'm at the goddamn HBCU. Bitch, name any college right now, name a college right now, put it in the comments in the below, or DM me, somebody tell me a college owned by a black man. It ain't an HBCU. For damn sure. Them shits was founded by Freemasons, named after Freemasons. White men. And Morals of Dogma, written by another Freemason, Albert Pike, page 102. He says, quote unquote, "The true name of Satan is that of Yahweh." Whose name is Yahweh, y'all? Fucking Jesus? The Messiah of the religions? Yahweh. The true name of Satan is that of Yahweh. For it is not the black God, but the negation of God. Now that sentence, the second sentence alone in page 102 of Morals and Dogma, that proves that they knew who was the original being and the original entity to give praise to. I mean, these are Kabbalists now. From Kabbalah. And if you was religious and you really know your shit, you would know what Kabbalah is. And you know the fucking significance of Kabbalah. So you telling me you pro-black because you letting the white man teach you your history? You telling me you pro-black Because you gave a white man your money? You telling me you pro-black,